All right, today we're going to talk about ROI versus RIA. Now, the thing we want to make it a point to address today is that you cannot have the ROI without having the RIA. Okay, we all know that an ROI is a return on your investment. Well, what is it that we have to give to the client, our customer, our team, in order for us to receive that ROI in the timely manner? Well, we have to deliver on the RIA, which is a return in advance. We've got to be able to take them wherever they're at currently and demonstrate help through actually helping them to get them to another place, okay, to a better place. Once your client, your customer, your prospect, once they feel like you've been able to give them something in advance, like they've gotten a return on their time without ever investing a penny, that's gonna get you to really take your business to the next level. So when you are out there prospecting and you're thinking, okay, well, how can I increase my sales? What can I do to make this a little bit better of a business so that I can wake up in the morning and have new people to talk to every single day? Well, the thing that's gonna come into a big part for that is going to be, how are you marketing your RIA? How are you getting that return in advance to those people that you're talking to and speaking with, okay? That's going to be the big factor. So what I've done is I've created, or I've copied down, if you have the book already, it's called Start With Why, okay? Start With Why, and it's a great book. What I'm doing is taking a little piece of this from Simon Sinek so that I could share with you exactly what it is gonna be, how to market your message to each individual audience, who to look for and who not to look for. So in this example, what we have right now is we have a scale, and the scale is gonna show you exactly where everybody steps and stays on when they're a buyer or a prospect per each individual company or product. So let's start with the innovators. Okay, so we know that the innovators out there in the world, there's 2.5% of the innovators in the world. Those are the people who are coming up with the ideas to go ahead and launch new projects, launch new things, purely based off of a gut feeling and some market research that they know is gonna have maybe a good splash inside the market, right? Now, not every innovator has a great idea, but every idea is backed by a good innovator. Does that make any sense? So what we need to do is figure out, who are we marketing to in our message? Are we gonna market to the innovators? Are we gonna market to the early adopters, the early majority, the late majority, or the laggards? Well, unfortunately, a lot of us, when we're doing the business, we end up targeting these folks. We end up targeting these folks, and their attitude and their mindset is just completely wrong, and it's kind of a hassle to do business with. So what I want to do is I want to start on the left side of this portion of spectrum and then work our way to the right. And then what we can do is we can go over exactly what characteristics are inside of each one of these groups and how you can label your message to actually talk and speak to pull out those people from the crowd and outside in the interweb, right? So the innovators are going to be the ones, like I said, that come up with the ideas. The early adopters are going to be the ones that let's, like in the example in the book, he says that those are the people that were waiting. I don't know if this is you, but did you wait outside of Apple for 6 hours, in the long lines when the first iPhone came out? And then ever since then, you're the guy who is, or the woman who is out there in front of the Apple store for 6 hours. You don't care about the inconvenience of your time. You don't care about it if the product even works. You want to feel like you are first in line. You want to feel like I'm here and I'm before everybody else gets to experience. I'm touching something that not a lot of other people can touch because I've taken the time to get in here and make it work. And that's the early adopters. That's a great group of people to work with. Then you have the early majority, and then you have the late majority. The only difference between these two is these folks are a little more comfortable with new ideas than these ones. They're not really comfortable with change. What they like to do is for things to kind of stay the same. If stuff happens, yeah, they'll follow it, but what they need to do is they need to see other folks making it work first, okay? So, sound familiar with people in your business? They're like, well, I wanna wait 2 years until this person's making the results, or 6 months or 90 days, but once this person reaches this amount of money or this income level, then I'll go ahead and join your team. Well, that's cool and all, but are they gonna still get the same kind of training and teaching and respect from you after they had to wait 2 years before they made a decision and had to finally have the faith in you? No, I mean, it's quite simple. The folks that are gonna be early adopters and the early majority inside of your business are the ones that we wanna talk to. And the reason why is because they're comfortable with new ideas, they're risk takers, they're willing to pay a premium, and they care about feeling. So let me share with you that if you have a group of people that are willing to pay a premium for your service, product, or anything in between, then you have got a great market. Okay, you can go ahead and add a couple $100. You can add that extra fee. You can add whatever it is that you need because you know you're going to deliver on a great product. And these folks are going to be the ones that are going to be the workhorses for you. These are going to be the guys that are going to, and the ladies that are going to share all of that greatness and give you the feedback on what's not so great in a way that is actually helpful. Not these kind of folks. Everybody on this side of the spectrum, from late majority to laggards, they do not care about price, which means that they are not loyal. They're hard to deal with, and they like things to stay the same. So let me ask you, is this somebody that you want to work with right here? Is that somebody that you want to work with? Somebody who doesn't care about the price and who's not loyal? And what that means is, like, let's say that we end up having a product or service, or say that you have a client inside of your brick and mortar business, and these people that you've been marketing and targeting have another company that comes out. Well, this new company offers the same kind of service or similar service, but at a discount price. They're not going to stay with you because they're more worried about the price than the feeling. Everybody on this side of the spectrum is going to feel so good about you. They're going to stay so loyal because of the fact of how you made them feel as a customer. Okay? Now, I've seen this happen in my own business, and until I came across this spectrum, I did not know why I was getting those people to be so loyal. And the reason why is because the way you craft your message. So with these guys, you can honestly say more testimonials, right? You're gonna send more testimonials to these people, and laggards, get rid of them. Get rid of them. You don't even want them, okay? Laggards are gonna be there as an example in the book. It says that the only reason why they have a touch tone phone is because the rotary dialer is no longer being serviced. So believe me, they are the last of the bunch to ever join anything, and you never want to market to those people. The personalities that are gonna be best to grow your business is gonna be the innovators, the early adopters, and the early majority. Like I said, has all of these in place. Once you start marketing to those group of people, your ROI is going to increase because your return in advance is going to multiply. So we're not here to add or anything like that. We're here to multiply 10x your business, right? In order to do that, you have to deliver in advance the things that they need before they pay for them. Then in order to really use those things that you just delivered on, they're gonna have to pay you for your service or your time. So either way, what you've done is you've demonstrated through a series of maybe milestones or helpful ideas to walk somebody through the path of what's gonna help them either become more efficient, save more time, or grow their business. Right? Once you can paint that picture for these folks over here, you've got fast action takers who are gonna stay loyal for a very long time. So I hope this all made sense to you, and I'd love for you to, if you found value in this, like, comment, and share this below. Believe me, it tends to be a little bit overwhelming at first, but I promise you, if you need a breakdown, go ahead and get the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek. It's gonna break it down for you exactly what I just shared with you, but a little more in detail, okay? So I appreciate you for watching today. Go out there and kick some butt, and I'll see you on the next video.